Construction risk management refers to the process of identifying the risks related to a specific project and evaluating methods or procedures to minimize their impact. As a whole, the process involves careful planning, monitoring, and controlling various possible risk instances. What leads to construction risks? Before we go deep into the construction risk management process, we first need to understand the sources that can jeopardize the work you do. The most common sources of risks related to the construction industry include construction site hazards that can lead to workplace accidents and result in injuries to workers, unexpected cost increases that can impact the financial flow of the entire project, potential disputes in fulfilling contracts, agreements with clients, natural phenomena like floods or earthquakes that can cause damage to the constructed property and lead to losses, poor management of resources and time leading to various project hazards. The significance of risk management within an organization. Most construction projects are unique, and risk arises from a variety of sources. They are inherently complex, and may also involve numerous feedback processes. In addition, there are multiple participants involved, whether they are workers, managers, or organizations, and their interests may differ. These differences frequently have a negative impact on project execution and completion. As a technical notion, the cost of risk is one of the most significant expenses for many organizations. This is where construction risk management comes into play. It enables key stakeholders, contractors, clients, or consultants in accomplishing their obligations while minimizing negative impact on schedule, cost, and quality objectives. Types of risk. The next important thing in relation to construction risk management is to know the types of common risks involved. These include safety hazards, poorly defined scope of work, unknown site conditions, incomplete contracts, labor shortage, rise in construction material cost, damage or theft caused to the construction tools, natural disasters, poor project management, and also pollution hazards. 5 steps to manage risks. First, risk assessment. After having the knowledge about some of the most common construction-related risks, you need to identify the one specific to your project. Keep in mind that this assessment needs to be done in the pre-construction phase so that you can get the required time to manage potential risks. An effective risk assessment strategy is to brainstorm with the stakeholders and your project team. Hold such sessions with your team with the goal to identify possible scenarios that could impact the project. This way, every individual can contribute their expertise and knowledge to review the current risk plan at hand. Second, risk prioritization. A risk that may affect your construction business largely might not create significant damage to some other project. This is what takes us to the next step post-risk assessment: prioritizing the possible risks. Now, this is to be done based on 2 factors: the potential impact of the underlying risk on the business and the probability that the risk is most likely to materialize. In other words, you should keep the high impact, high probability risks at the top of your risk management plan. Next, risk response strategy development. This step corresponds to the actionable against different types of risks that you have identified and prioritized. One of the technique is mitigate the risk to minimize its impact. For example, providing equipment handling training to workers to reduce possible safety risks. Your response technique should be based on either the resilience to the risks or potential rewards related to the project. Fourthly, execution of risk management plan. A risk management plan can optimize your strategy to respond to the prevailing risks. It also includes detailed information about a set of solutions using which you can either mitigate, transfer, or accept the risk. In addition, an effective plan also covers resources allocated to each of the defined risks. Benefits of risk management. By now, you might have sensed how important it is for a company to have a risk management plan in place. Managing the risks effectively means several advantages for your company, including improved efficiency at work, better safety, and also saving of time and resources. Thank you for your kind attention and stay safe.